so you got through it.
But it's not something I didn't save it.
I told you, even the songs I was playing for you, y'all ain't like them songs?
No. They were okay, but it's not something I need to hear.
It didn't stand out. Like, it was like,
no. Typically when I hear Drake, because I'm not a Drake fan, either it's a smash, where it's like, yeah, that's undeniable. Or some shit that I fuck with, like, all right, okay, Drake. Or some shit where I try not to like, but I know that shit fire. Right. This, I ain't had to try not to like anything. It was like two
I know
songs
what you mean.
that was like, all right, I would
put it on a playlist and then go into
this if I heard this out somewhere. But the rest of that shit, I'm like, oh, I'll be like, what's this? and don't want to hear it again.
No, I definitely agree with y'all. Because like I said last part, it was like a 6 out of 10. I feel like it wasn't terrible.
I just didn't get through it. Yeah.
It wasn't like it didn't have a lot of replay value. Like I told you, I put like a couple songs on my playlist and I kept on going. Like
regular.
It's like I
don't expect regular from Drake.
Yeah, exactly. And it's too much competition out here now because like at the last year, not saying people moved on from Drake, but like you kind of like far as the masses, like people kind of move on to certain shit. Like even though he's Drake, he's the GOAT. He got his fan base. He cemented like he's already a living legend, but he don't have that like moving forward. Like people not jacking him. We got to see how his rap album gonna be though. Because he said he's going to drop that shit.
I did want to finish it, and I did finish it, but
I'm glad you finished it, because you know how you don't finish it.
Once I don't like something off the rip, it just slowly be like...
But give it, but you know, we got to give fair...
And Party did good. Party did good.
A lot of people like Party, though. I fuck with Party. Party, I like a lot of his solo songs, too. I think he did good. Like I said, I liked it, but it wasn't that good. It wasn't like a standout. Especially with too much music on.
We didn't need it. That's what I feel.
You say he could have held that?
Both of them, honestly.
Oh,
I think he helped Party out to get his name out to like a big, like even though like a lot of y'all liked it, Her Loss shit, I think that helped 21 out.
It did.
Yeah, it did.
Shit, Future my guy. I think anybody collabing working with Drake is gonna help their career.
No, I agree.
I don't know what, but those two like Future and 21, those are big artists. Those make sense.
Right.
I didn't really get what Drake did this for.
Party is big though. People give
and that's his artist though. So you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Oh
yeah, that makes sense. All right.
Okay, yeah.
I never knew that. All right, that makes sense now.
Perfect sense.
Oh, y'all know that?
I did not know that.
Knew that.
You would have said that last
part. It makes sense, but and now that you said, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
But no, I just already knew about Party Next Door with his own.
Yeah, I didn't know that was.
He brought because like right before, you know, he was trying to sign The Weeknd, and then The Weeknd got his own thing through Epic. But you know, Drake got OVO through. He went over to Warner Brothers. I think he went over because you know his solo is through Universal Republic, but his OVO brand is got another distribution. Oh, this went through Sony. Bam. So that's the album. You know, Sony, Warner, and Universal, the 3-1. So he took his label over to Sony. So it dropped on Sony, under Sony. So what you know with the whole Party Next, that's what Party Next Door signed with, as far as OVO.
I didn't know it, so it makes sense now.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense for me. Like, I'm like, why would they do that? But I had to think about it. I'm like, oh, he signed to him. He trying to push him too. And Party had a good album last year also. I think it was like P4 or something like that.
It was cool.
I mean, but it got like a lot of good reviews, a lot of good traction. So that was a good follow-up. I feel like it was a good move, and I don't feel like it was a good move for Drake for as his rapping career, but for music career, I feel like it was good. But for his rapping,
I hate the timing of it. That's what I will say. I hate that it fell right after the Super Bowl, right after this beef. I don't think it was a strong enough project. I don't care if it was primarily his or Party's to come off of that beef. Yeah. Because it coming off of a beef, you know, it's like, what you gonna do? What you want? Everybody, the spotlight's on you.
Right.
I feel like what you need to drop after a beef. I don't care if it's like, oh, that was already it doesn't
but
matter.
He did drop music after the beef, but it didn't stick.
Exactly. That's what I said. I hate the timing of this. Maybe this wouldn't be so. People wouldn't speculate it so bad if it wasn't coming right off such a big beef. I feel like if I was your team, the what we would drop after a major beef like that and a major loss, instant fire. We need undeniable fire. Give me something hot where people gonna be like, not like us who? You know what I'm saying? Like, to come off a beef and drop some forgettable shit or some
it did go to one though. It's still doing number one.
It's gonna still do well. But that's what I'm saying, but it's not at that point the damage control. We need a distraction.
How do damage control?
We need a distraction. Give me one of them fire ass hits we've been waiting, drop one.
I mean, he still got the summer because Drake ruled the summer for years. So we still got the summer coming. We gonna see. So what new music you got?
All right, I got 3 albums I want to highlight, and then I'll give the floor to you.
Okay.
So one guy, I really like his album. I've been hearing mixed reviews about it, but I like to listen to it 7 times already. St. John.
I didn't get a chance to. I seen it. I didn't get a chance. I had to. I looked at Friday album instead.
Man.
Okay, I'll speak to that too.
Yeah, but that shit just came out yesterday.
Yeah, St. John came out.
The St. John album, I've been playing that shit for the last 2 weeks. Like, I heard about him. I remember I seen him pop up a few times. Who is this nigga?
I don't know. What is it? Does he have something on there?
He had that song with Future.
Yeah, he had a big song with Future.
That song came out like 3 years. It's like I can't explain it.
You can't.
It was like a strip club type song.
Okay, but what is he more?
He like he give me like Travis Scott meets.
Yeah, I love Travis Scott.
He off the Travis Scott tree.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would say Travis Scott mixed with Uzi.
I can see that.
Okay.
Matter of fact, him and Uzi had a beef. That's what it was. Over his ex-girlfriend. That's what it was.
Like he
before
rap,
JT.
He sing. He do a little bit of rock and roll type. Yeah. Like he mix.
And the album was of that genre.
Yeah, it was like some songs he rapping, some songs it's like the Travis Scott sound, the Don Toliver type sound.
Okay.
Like
I like Don Toliver too.
It was all, but it was enjoyable. Most of the song, I like most of the songs on there. Some of it was a little bit too vulgar, and I felt like it was not his bag. Like he got one of his best. I think it's a single song. He's talking about getting his dick sucked. Like that's just some R&B be a little bit too vulgar for me. I'm like, you.
I want to talk about that too.
R&B being too
vulgar. We can talk about that as we get out of new music.
I'm gonna put that in the rap category. And I'm gonna touch on one more rap album.
Okay.
Jomo.
Yes, Jones.
I don't think Jimmy missed, bro. This is one of the best albums I heard in a while.
Who?
Jim Jones.
He dropped?
Yes.
Yeah, he dropped yesterday.
Yes, I told you he had dropped that little 3-pack. He dropped this whole joint. Pause. The other day, it was yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
That's when I heard it too. I was like workless. I spent that bitch back.
Jimmy Jones.
Like, this shit hard. It's I meant to do what you do and like sing about the songs I like.
Yeah,
I was working this shit.
I didn't even.
Bro, it's some shit on there. It's some shit on there.
I like Genesis, the number 2.
I like number 2.
The first 2 was hard. Jomo.
The first few.
Yeah, for Jomo, it was Genesis, and then he had the song. I like the whole body of work, how he put everything together, and he was like he was addressing a lot of situations.
He addressed a lot of situations.
And I like how he didn't shy away, because anybody don't know he was a part. He's a non-trade blood, so he's part of the whole 6ix9ine indictment and all that shit. So he addressed a lot of situations, and I like how he didn't run from it, and he addressed it. He made the best of the moment. One thing I can say about Jim Jones, Jim's smart. Yeah. He took advantage of opportunities, even with the whole 50 Cam talking about him, then him and Cam would go back and forth. And then, he dropped a song, because he already got songs.
What did 50 have to say about Jim?
Oh, they was talking about him on Cameron's show. They basically was talking about some old beef for real. And that's when it kind of ignited the beef.
Oh, him and Mace?
Nah, it was just old, basically.
All right.
Because him and 50 had beef back in the day.
Yeah. Who is not cool with Jim and them? Just who ain't cool no more?
What you mean?
With Jim Jones.
What you mean, Max B?
With their crew.
No, Cam and Jim is not cool now.
Yeah, they ain't.
Cam and Jim don't.
Yeah,
so he spoke about that, like how they still brothers, but they just ain't seeing eye to eye right now. It's like some shit where as though, like, say me and Ren ain't speaking, we publicly have a fallout.
Right.
But some shit go down, I'm still riding. That's still my nigga, and I might not speak to him after that.
Right. Right.
That's how I'm about to score points in my man.
Right.
But he addressed that in like a few songs.
Yeah.
Like
that's still his brother.
A real good album. Like
it's real good. It's musically
good. I like Jim Jones.
I know you definitely did. Mm-hmm. You definitely did. You used to always say that.
I like Jim Jones, and he's always been fine.
And he still sound. I like that he still sound the same. Like him and Fabulous.
That's
like him and Fab J. They like 3 niggas. Even Nas.
Yeah.
They still sound like they sounded when they came out.
Yep.
A lot of older and Jeezy. A lot of older Gucci. Like it's certain when you a rapper, you don't sound like you used to sound. I think that's what hurt Boosie a lot. Like Boosie came home and he ain't had the same Boosie. So he sounded different.
I agree with you on that. I feel like he didn't evolve his sound. I feel like Jones.
Yeah, he outgrew his sound for sure.
Yeah, because he Boosie still record like we had 06 and 07. No, real talk. Like even his wordplay and language. I like Boosie, but as a rapper, I don't check for his music like that.
No, he still dropped.
No, I liked his last album.
But he got certain songs, but he got that same flow. It's
I like the flow.
It's like, yeah, because
I know it hurt because he a grown ass man. He got that light ass voice. I know he got that grown man with that light ass voice. But
so
that's the voice I fell in love with though. Like if his voice got more mature and grown,
but that's 50, it don't hit the same.
I get it, but it's like if you go to the style, if you go see that, he up there. If you go see the style, Boosie got like 5 years.
Yeah, he only like 5 years old.
Oh damn.
Because he was young when we
was out. Yeah.
Okay, so 45, I don't want to hear. Yo, man, play a baby. I don't want to hear that.
So you go see the stylistics. You want him to sound like he sounded those songs. You want him to sound like that. You don't want him to have this deep tenor voice now. No,
that's true.
You want him to sound how he sound.
I mean, true.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, it don't evolve because, like, certain artists, they just become legacy acts because they're not growing. Because it's hard to go through, like, decades and decades of music and keep reinventing yourself. That's like, when Wayne did that shit, that's different. You know what I mean? Like, when so many artists do that shit, that's hard to do.
But you also can't sound like that without the studio influence. Like, if you go hear like, that's Jada on that stage, when they did that, Jada sounded like Jada. Like, and then when you got certain bars and shit talking about this the voice of God, we want to hear that voice. Like it's a certain when you hear Jada, you hear that's why Seal had to stop rapping. Seal don't sound shit like Seal.
Yeah, he felt
like he had a disease or some shit.
Oh wow.
So like his voice not the same. So don't give us that same Seal.
Mm-hmm.
So Jim Jones' album called At the Church Steps. His first album was called On My Way to Church. So how do you, like, far as like his legacy, because he kept on saying that nobody could fuck with him when he was on the Breakfast Club. He said like only, of course, he said Jay would beat him, but he said nobody could fuck with him for the verses in New York City. And I was like going over everything. I'm like, besides 50 and Jay, who can, as far as catalog, like if they like the best out of 20.
Who could beat Jim Jones?
No, he got he do.
I'm not saying I'm making sure I'm clear on the question.
Yeah, who could beat him for a solo artist?
Solo, okay.
Yeah, because like it'd be different.
You talking about discography or like hits?
They said hits because they were saying
gonna lose that to a few people.
They said Styles P, and they was he's like no Styles I beat Styles, my brother.
He's beating Styles.
He's
hits. Styles got like 3 or 4. Like
hits by himself.
He got some hard shit.
Street anthems.
He got some hard shit, but
and freestyles.
I think we forgetting when Jones had a nice little run.
Yes,
he had a nice little run.
Who
but
would
it's not just Jay and 50. It's Jay. It's 50. It's Buster. It's
Fab.
No,
Fab already went too though.
I don't know if Fab getting them out of there. It's hit. We talking about hits, bro.
No, you ain't lying.
All Fab got, he got a lot of them girl songs
and features.
Yeah,
Fab got good.
Yeah, and hella mixtapes like freestyle. I'm trying to think.
Nas ain't really got hits though, but
you crazy. You got hits.
Like hits.
Yes.
He got street anthems and good.
No, he got hits. Nas got hits. Look up Nas hits.
I know Nas.
But Nas got hits. Even
Jim Jones.
Even past his prime.
Why we act like Jim Jones got a bunch of big ass hits?
He got some big songs.
And he got a lot of cultural classics. Like
not a lot. Like that.
No, he did. I said cultural classics.
So most New York rappers. The thing, that's why he said New York.
That's why he said
most New York rappers, they got a few songs.
Mm-hmm.
They got the albums is their quality. Like they got quality albums. It's not like it's not a lot of 50s. It's not a lot.
Yeah, and they didn't drop also as fast as people do nowadays.
Buster won't wash them. That's why I said Nicki.
No,
he had no chance.
Like
I don't think damn Nicki is one that probably a lot of people can't beat.
Yeah.
In New York, that's real.
Yeah, she gonna make it hard on some pause.
So as far as like, because I said on my way to church and then the church steps. So I was thinking like, is this his last album? I was thinking like,
he ain't never gonna stop. I feel like he one of the niggas ain't never gonna stop making music.
Yeah, because he did. I think he probably he on a run right now. Like I probably said his last 2-3 albums, like far as I'm not saying big, but I'm talking about as far as like people pay attention to his music. Yeah. Oh, he get money. He always booked too. That's another. He one of them independent artists.
He got weed. Oh no, he got weed. He got marijuana line.
That's that time.
No, Joe
he probably got that.
He probably
did. He got that. Their clothing, they be then the music,
and then you got the gym stuff.
Gym stuff, and he get money period. But might just have music of first love.
And you gotta give people gonna get Jim. You gotta give his flowers too. Jim is a director, producer. He was a manager. He was executive at.
You can tell he do a lot because he forget about his hair, so he definitely does a lot. That nigga is just. I don't know who the fuck.
He one of my niggas. I like his influence because.
definitely got big influence.
He got big influence. And he work. And he talented too.
Yeah. He is though, and I like his personality. Like Jim Jones don't play.
Yeah, he always been my favorite look.
Yeah, he don't play.
She's my favorite look, and you know, he my favorite look.
I'm gonna pass this album to you. I'm just one because I know you're gonna get into it. I was just talking about it. I'm gonna listen to it one time.
What?
But Fridayy.
Oh yeah.
So it's one song I want to highlight for sure.
It's album called "Some Days I'm Good, Some Days I'm Not." I love it. I love that title.
It's a song on there called "Proud of Me," featuring.
Oh, fire! Meek. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say nothing. Go ahead.
This my favorite Meek verse since 1942 flows. This is the best verse I might have heard all year.
We need to Meek album to this.
That
verse, what is he doing?
He independent, so like he doing shit, but it's.
What did that mean?
Like,
no, I know what that means, but I'm saying, wasn't he?
You see how Drake can drop something and it just go by the wayside, and that's never happened with Drake, and that's Drake. Mm-hmm. He's independent now, so Meek is independent.
Who was Meek with?
Signed to Atlantic. Yeah, it was MMG/Atlantic, and Rock Nation was his management. Yeah,
so is this good or bad for him now?
I mean, he said
he released himself or he was dropped.
He said basically he building his business structure, but I don't know. Meek always said he rebuilding. He's supposed to drop Dream Chaser records so many times. Like, no, real talk. I feel like he do it like on like a lower level, like an independent level, like staying in Philly. But far as him branching out and being an executive, he been dropping the ball a little bit. But
he probably got some real limitations in front of him.
No, but
he got a couple artists.
How long he been having Dream Chaser records? 15 years.
He had like four artists on there.
I mean, Snoop got rest in peace, Snoop.
He had my man.
He had
Money ain't do shit. He had some. He got a young nigga that's a rapper. He be dropping shit.
I like the nigga Kerr.
That's the one. That's what.
That nigga snaps. He get
busy. What's my man? Yo, that Drake stole the song.
I know you talking about. I can't think of his name. I can't think of his fucking name.
So how does that work? Do you feel confident as an artist going under an independent person?
I mean, I got the name, but he need infrastructure. That's part of
Dream Chasers. The label is not independent. He is an artist. Like he was talking about how Drake was signed to his label is not.
Right. So don't that mean he don't have as much backing or as much power behind him? Okay.
Yeah, because he don't have a. I don't think he have a label. Because all right, so he's supposed to drop Dream Chaser records through Rock Nation.
Okay.
But he separated from them.
From Rock Nation.
Yeah, completely. He's still cool with them, but they separated. So he's supposed to drop his label through that, but they was his management. But Atlantic was his fault, his independent. But it was a Meek exciting. But get back to Fridayy album.
Man, I like the album. Like Fridayy.
I love it. You gotta check it out.
You like Fridayy.
I was hearing it possibly yesterday, but I didn't hear this song. So with the Meek,
Roy. That's the name I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Roy. I forgot about Roy.
Roy got some fire too, but he was on Dream Chasers.
Yeah, he separated. Yeah.
But that Meek verse on there. Oh,
it was a big sight.
It reminded me why Meek was my favorite artist for a while. That nigga, he was rapping and with passion, and I just missed that fucking Meek. Like, why can't we get this? Why we gotta get you trying to sound like a young nigga? This the Meek I need.
Yeah.
Yo, that Fridayy, because he from Philly also.
He is?
Yeah, he from Philly. So that's another thing I was thinking. I'm like,
I don't know this nigga from. Or something.
I think that's his roots, but you know, he probably moved to America and everything. But I like the song title. It was the last song on there. Some days I'm good, some days I'm not. I love the whole album. He reminded me like he off the raw wave tree. Like he had a lot of gospel inspiration. Like it's like I would say a ghetto gospel. Like it got like a little sound to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the choir in the background. It was getting real choirish at first. I was kind of like, I liked it, but I was like, I want to hear traditional R&B. I like the influence, and I like different sounds of people implement in their sound. But I was just kind of like, I want traditional R&B. But once it got through and I kind of listened to it, it became better. Like it's definitely a good listen. And it came out yesterday. I listened to it for like 3 or 4 times.
I listened to it one time, so I still got it.
No,
I told you I was gonna let you have it.
Jagged Edge dropped.
Wow.
It's called The Original Parts. Fire.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I seen it. I ain't listened to it.
The original parts mean.
Like
Is it the original? Are they still the original?
Yeah, it's the original. And I like the cover because it had the engine, like original part of a car.
Okay.
So it's like a metaphor, like a play off. But I think it was saying about the original parts, like the original things that how we fell in love with each other, like the basic things, like the simple things. So I listened to that album. I wish I didn't even get a chance to like do my songs. Usually, y'all know I got my fucking song list, but
that's the album name or the song?
That's the album name.
Okay.
But they got so many fire songs, yo. I wish I fucking wrote my fucking list though. But yo, check out the original part, Jagged Edge. That shit was definitely good.
I listened to it tomorrow.
I like fucking Nardo Wick. All right, so I listened to the EP you was talking about, but he dropped an actual album.
I saw it. I ain't listened to it though.
Album fire. He got that song with 21. Like yo, he definitely
off a 21 tree. That
nigga. It's called Wick. It's like, yo, that album is hard. I've been bumping that a few times. Like, that shit was fire.
Okay.
I fucking listened to Alicia Cara. I don't know if y'all know her. She got a song from back in the day. It's called Here. I'll be over here. And she a Canadian white girl shit. But she R&B, like, y'all know who she is, though. If y'all hear, she got big songs now. But she came back out. She got a fire album called Love and Hybrid Notes. I don't know what she talking about that. But it's a good listen, though. If you like alternative R&B, because I've been kind of like getting to like different fusions of R&B, like alternative, and then you got like the soul. Then you got different. Remember we were talking about a part ago, like the trap inspired R&B, like even like the Bryson Tiller trap soul. Yeah. It's just different things, but she's good on the alternative side. Like she give like, well, I ain't gonna say she a sister, like a sister. I think she been out before sister, but she hopping out with her shit. Like she got some fire. And I like Lil Baby. I don't know if y'all heard Lil Baby. She from Philly.
I have heard her.
She got like a lot of Jersey club music inspired and Baltimore club music, but it's infused with R&B. Okay. It's called After 7. She been popping for real. She like a young, like she like 22. So she got that whole young crowd. They been going crazy. Like I've been paying attention to like the movements and everything. She from Philly also. Shout out to Philly. Philly got a lot of artists coming out. That's 3 niggas we talking about from Philly. I said 3 niggas. Two dudes and 1 woman. And that's about it. I gotta check out More Ray album. I don't know if y'all know More Ray.
I started it. I didn't get a chance to the first 3.
When I listened to like the first 2 songs, it was too slow, so I had to go like what's kind of like
Yeah, so I found out he more R&B than he is rap.
Oh,
so his big song Quicksand, which I'm pretty sure y'all know, it was like a rap song, but he really like a singer more than a rapper.
Yeah.
So it threw me off real quick, so I had to come back. Oh, and I don't know if I touched on it. Pause. I finally listened to Jacquees and Deja Woo.
Okay, I went
shit way better than that motherfucker.
I told you.
Breaking Party. I tell you that for sure.
What you think about it?
I liked it. Like I was worried because it was Deja Woo, and I was like, eh.
Why?
I ain't hear nothing from her for so long, bro.
But she's still talented though.
And then I fucked up even more. I got her confused with Young and May.
Why the fuck you get Deja Woo?
They both be fucking girls. I don't know. Yeah. So I just thought it was
Deja like was dirt old girl.
Yeah, but
M.A. is like a boy.
But Deja Woo like girls too.
Yeah, she like girls too, but she played both sides though. Yeah, M.A. ain't playing both sides. You can tell she not.
That shit was fire.
Deja Woo was still a girly girl.
I forgot.
Yeah, she's a tomboy.
She's pretty as shit.
She's tomboy. She is. She's one of them.
She can get both.
Yeah, she ain't like a M.A.
No, they two different.
They from New York. They just threw me off.
No, she from Detroit.
Oh, she is?
Oh, Deja Woo from Detroit.
I got her all fucked up.
M.A. from Brooklyn though. She from New York.
I was unfamiliar with Deja Woo. I had a
fuck my friend zone too.
Catch your body.
Don't try me.
If her voice switch up too, she would be another one that would sound crazy if her voice switched up.
I always like her voice. I fuck with Deja.
That's what I said. If her voice changed, like he said when it changed, like her sound is that unique, different sound. If Deja Woo didn't sound like that no more, it would sound funny here. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
She had a little run.
Absolutely.
I forgot she had that song with Kid Ain't like what's that song? And she let's be honest, let's be real.
Yeah, my favorite from her besides Catch Your Body was also
Catch Your Body, yeah.
But
Me, You, and Hennessy. That was my shit. Me, You, and Hennessy. That was my shit though.
That was a good one.
Yeah. With no fear.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That shit was fire.
With no fears.
Yeah. That came later in her career. That came at the end. That was our biggest.
That was a huge.
That was our biggest song, matter of fact. That went pop.
Yeah, because it was more like an animated sound to it, mixed with like, I don't know, like you said, that's just like the pop genre. But with No Fear, I still listen to that shit. That's still in my rotation.
I know you listen to it like that.
Oh yeah, I like Deja Woo. I like Deja Woo.
Yeah, she got underrated with the female rap.
But she also said they stole her sound.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree with her. When you think about the Coil Rays and all them off her tree.
Yeah, I would definitely say Coil Ray off her tree.
Absolutely. She said a lot of people came through, took her sound, and...
Oh! That's what... As far as Coil Ray new EP. Fire. Yeah, fire.
Congratulations in order for her or not?
What's that?
For what?
Isn't she supposed to be pregnant? Then they said
I thought she was. She don't look pregnant.
She had an abortion, and now she said she's about to have a gender reveal. I said, so I'm not on social media. So when I hear this stuff, I
don't pay attention to none of that.
I can't. Her.
So they be doing stuff to trend.
I like her EP though. She.
I love all Coil Ray.
Coil Ray got some good music. I'm going to say that.
She make hits.
But back to Deja. So do you? All right. So if she dropped. You said fuck the Friend Zone too. Like you like her and Jacquees album, right?
Yeah.
So if she dropped again, what do y'all think? Because I feel like this is a good momentum move for her. Also to get back in the game because
I've been waiting for her. Like I hate how she got snubbed out of her career.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like some people just jumped on her sound, and she kind of just like she not so industry.
Right.
Days Off is not real industry. Like she not going like overly sexualize herself. She not gonna overly compete. She gonna like ride her lane. If niggas wanna crash out, she's gonna let people just go at it. That's how she's. But that also has got her fogged out, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you got to do something to stand out, and she not bloggy. She not bloggy.
Yeah, she not industry.
Yeah,
she not real industry. Like she not gonna got that grit in her to keep on the blogs and keep current. She mind her business. I like. You can tell me she a real nigga. That's why. So I want her to come back out and really start pursuing her music full time again or mainstream. I'll say that because I was a fan of Deja, so I hope this
I like that though because especially the dominance of female rap because when she was out she was like I mean you had Nicki and then you had everybody else under like wait it was like no like but like right now it's like even you got all the girlies like popping. So now it's like she one of the OG rap chicks from this generation, like that she can come out and kind of like not reclaim her throne because she was never really on top, but she still made good music and she was fired up.
Yeah.
But when we talk about R&B and everything, like as far as the R&B now, y'all think the R&B is too vulgar?
Some of it.
Because Omarion was on the Breakfast Club yesterday. I don't know if y'all saw, but it was a viral clip that's saying that how people going music is not the same no more as far as R&B and everything. He said the pussy ain't the same no more. That's what he said. And they went crazy on the Breakfast Club.
This is you fucking with.
Yeah,
I think he don't want to say that. That's because they gonna take that and run with it.
They going crazy.
Like nigga, try mine.
Yeah. Yo, try mine crazy.
That's not what I thought.
No, Mario finds them over. I did see him on the Breakfast Club, but to R&B has always technically been vulgar. Especially if you hit some of the songs we used to sing.
It was very metaphors.
It was metaphors.
Some of that shit was straight at you. You just didn't know what you said.
Niggas ain't saying suck my dick. It's no old R&B song.
No.
They saying suck my dick.
Who says that?
A lot of them.
Yeah.
In R&B?
Yes. They worse than
They do not say suck my dick.
Yes, they do. I listen to it.
I do too. And you hear suck my dick.
They calling them bitches and shit. Like, this was not an old R&B.
I don't hear that. I don't know what R&B you listen to.
They call them bitches all the time. The biggest R&B artist, right? Chris Brown do it.
But he does it in a subtle way.
No, he got. What's the song he had going at Quavo?
Oh,
he wasn't.
He don't always be his R&B bag too. He don't sing true R&B like that. No, we don't. We're talking about true R&B.
Are you talking like traditional R&B?
Yes. Okay, maybe that's why I'm tripping.
But that's why he said it's R&B too vulgar. When they say R&B, they're not just talking about traditional R&B.
Okay.
Honestly, when you talk about any genre, you're going to start with the mainstream artists of that genre.
That's a fact.
And them niggas, one of the niggas you like, Brent, is vulgar.
Is Brent R&B?
Yeah, yes. But he not rap.
I know. He could be poppy.
Nah, he don't sell enough to be pop.
That's a thin line. I would say he got pop songs.
That's what I'm saying.
He got pop
but
songs.
But he not a pop artist. I feel like for you to be a pop artist, you got
pop is just popular music. Like it's a genre that.
That's what I'm saying. His isn't always R&B in my opinion, but I do get what you're saying.
Because even like back in the day when Marvin Gaye said sexual healing, like it was certain things like they were saying like certain things. It was always a metaphoric. Even like the Ozzy Brothers, the stylistics.
It was always sexual.
Kelly was the most vulgar artist, and he wasn't even going that hard until new niggas started doing it. He said, "Well, we just going this hard. Let me just
I feel like in the 90s, that's when it was like the mix because the 80s, like the 60s, 70s, and 80s was kind of like that. Then 90s, it was kind of like
they still wasn't just vulgar with it, like meeting in my bedroom. You knew what it meant, but they ain't just say come bring that pussy to the bedroom.
Like all night.
It was still not them being vulgar like that.
Scratch and screaming. Like,
what's that song? But it's not vulgar.
I can't remember.
It's Rockin' the Boots, right?
Yeah.
But that's not vulgar though.
No, I agree. It is so.
You gotta read behind and take a more adult mind to understand what they
exactly.
Nigga, when I was what Too Close is about, I was 21 before I realized what the fuck I was singing.
We said that's a fact, though.
Okay, that's where I'm going with it. Not necessarily too vulgar. It just be when you really pay attention.
Yeah, once you know, it's like, oh, this what they talk. Like now, they just straight say, "Bitch, I'm putting this dick on your fucking bridge of your nose."
Yeah, you're so
goggle the balls, bitch. Like that's how they talk now on R&B. It's wild.
Yeah, R&B is supposed to be gentle, and sexual but gentle. Yeah, and classy.
And classy, and it's a suspense. I like foreplay music, like even when I listen to Dream, Neo, like that era. I like things that lead up. Do I like ratchet shit? Of course, lead up to my rappers.
Right.
Like I like the different sounds of R&B. I just want when I hear R&B, I want to hear that. Mm-hmm. Like that's why I was a big Trey Songz fan. Because Trey Songz always made me like visualize woman in a certain way. Mm-hmm. Even like Chris Brown, like people like that, like they made you look at like you like damn she is so fine. Like he'd be like come on bring it over to me and put it on that. Like it was like always leading up to it. It wasn't like this and that. Like I like my music. It represent my lifestyle. So I'm not a fast
classy man.
I'm definitely classy. I'm a classy freak. You know what I mean?
You know what they used to call sex back in R&B? Mm-hmm. Making love.
Absolutely. My man.
You know what they call that shit now? Fucking.
No.
Fucking.
Y'all fuck. My man makes love.
Oh my God.
Man. Anyway,
we
gonna move on. Yo, so Keke Palmer won the NAACP Entertainer of the Year at the Image Awards. How do y'all feel about Keke Palmer? She made a joke
Lauren. Yes, Lauren.
Not Lauren.
Yeah. She said she want to go back to Lauren one day. But anyway, I just love Keke is that girl.
I love Keke.
She is really that girl. She is such a breath of fresh air for black women. She really is. Like
I really that's a I like
young
that
black women.
She represents her and Coco Jones like
put them in the same category.
No, for his personalities. I love their personalities.
Yeah, Coco has a big media personality.
I love her. I love their personality. She looks so fucking good.
We love Coco for other reasons.
Yeah, but Keke,
Keke is honestly like I'm just glad she's getting her flowers.
Yeah, me too.
She's really like a jack of all trades and can sing, can act, dance. She's getting in behind her scenes bag. Like I
like her podcast too.
Yeah, that's
she's a very good interviewer.
She's very talented and she's very poised and articulate. I love that she is getting the flowers she deserves and she's been a lot more just visible more recently in the last last year or two than she has been because I've always been a girl for Keke.
Yeah.
But I think other people are getting on the Keke bandwagon and wave now because they're getting to see sides of her or getting to see her talents and really respecting it from a broader spectrum now, which I like for her. Yeah. And I love the way she just represents our young black women, period.
Yeah, and she's like a young executive. Like she's so young, but she seems so old.
Oh yeah,
because
she's straight up the Angela tree.
Yeah, she look like Angela Bassett.
Oh, do you know she played her daughter before?
Yo, she is. Yo, I can see. Yo, I love me some Angela Bassett. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, yo. But and she remind me like a young Whitney. She
a mix. Like if they had
a
baby, it would be Keke Palmer.
This is wild.
Why you say niggas is wild, though?
You say young Whitney. Oh my God.
I said she looked like her.
Whitney and regard the charismaticness.
Yeah, even her personality, how she talk.
Keke owns any room she goes into.
Yeah, she's very
charismatic. That's that Virgo in her too.
Yeah.
But she's very charismatic. I respect it. I'm so glad that she won that award. Even her speech. Yeah. When she won, her speech giving all those other black people their flowers.
I like a say that moment.
I love that. It's just like the humility, so humble. Even when she explained more about her life in more depth on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah. Oh, that Club Shay Shay interview was fire.
It was.
Y'all go check that out. Y'all like Keke Palmer? Check out her interview on Club Shay Shay. That shit was fire. I like that.
That's what I said. Keke is a lot more talented and deserves a lot more respect than people give her. And I hate it for a while. I like this moment for her so bad because I hated how for a while the media was portraying her with her baby father and with that Trey Songz stuff.
Well, that's how the media did it, huh?
Well, that's what media does. That's the point of media, is to control narrative.
No, he made shady.
But yeah, so I like that for her. And like I said, she is a very talented woman. So
yeah, and she just got #1 movie with my baby. The Issa Rae production. Shout out to everybody. I forgot the name of the damn movie. Something else today. It was very good movie. Very good movie. I told y'all it was a
anything Issa Rae put her name on, I knew it was gonna be good.
Yeah, but she was saying like how Hollywood wasn't even jacking her.
They never did.
Shit.
They never.
So that's
did.
why when I was telling people like go, everybody, all the influencers, people was doing interviews. They were doing like a lot of media, and I loved how we support them. Like people went out and make that #1. Because it was other movies that was competing with that, but it was good though. What you about to say?
Nothing. I'm letting y'all have y'all fun.
He basically don't like Keke Palmer. I don't know if y'all been watching the part and everything, but he got smoke for Keke Palmer.
I don't see what y'all see. Niggas say Whitney.
I say she looked like